Okay guys, so today I've been called out to a Vaillant Eco Max 35E. It's a very old boiler, about 25-26 years old, been working perfectly fine for this customer, and it's developed this fault where it's showing F28 fault code intermittently, which is flame loss basically. Could be contributed for many reasons really. It could be a PCB issue, it could be a gas valve issue, could be electrodes, could be the ignition lead. So we will do some testing today and find out what's causing this issue. To do the checks, I've got my multimeter ready, my cane fluid analyzer, my trusted wearer set, and some LDF just in case. So we will do some testing to figure out what's actually happening with it and take it from there. Let's see. Okay, so I've just created demand. There we go. So we've got hot water running. Let's see what the boiler does now. You can see it's igniting. There you go. It seems like the gas valve's sticking. It's most likely the gas valve's not allowing enough gas to pass through. So now it's got flame on. But it did struggle, as you saw. So it seems like it's not necessarily the PCB issue or the lead, it's most likely the gas valve. But let's do some testing, let's figure it out. Okay, so boiler safely isolated. I've disconnected the ignition probe, the ignition lead from the igniter, and the other end from the actual transformer. Ignition transformer, I've got my multimeter set to ohms setting. And I'm just going to check between the actual head of the lead and the connector that was connected to the transformer. I'm expecting around 0.9 kilo ohms or 900 ohms reading, something in the region of that. That will confirm that our lead is perfectly fine. Let's do the test. Okay, so as you can see, we have 0.99 kilo ohms resistance on the ignition lead, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so the next test I want to do is I want to check the voltage coming to the gas valve from the PCB. We're expecting around 20 volts or 24, between 20 and 24 volts coming to open the gas valve from the PCB on those two connectors. So I've got the demand for the hot water. I'm just going to turn the boiler on and we will try to get the measurement on the gas valve. All I want to establish is I can hear the gas valve trying to open and close. But whether it's happening due to the voltage dropping from the PCB or it's actually the gas valve, so the voltage is consistent and it's the gas valve spindle that's not pulling out with the solenoid. So let's see. I'm just going to turn the boiler on and I'm just going to try to put these two probes on the valve and see if I've made a good enough connection. You should see voltage, okay? So 19.38. It dropped because there's no fire, and it's going to try again. Trying. Voltage is consistent, but I can hear the boiler trying to fire and then it's going out. Let's see if it does it again. There you go. But the voltage remains consistent, as you can see, and now it's starting to work. So I believe it's the gas valve that's faulty. Let's open it up and have a look. Okay, so I have removed the old gas valve that I'm suspecting it to be sticking. So what we're going to do is, and I have a brand new gas valve here next to it. So I'm just going to quickly check some readings, some resistance readings on these pins. As you can see, we have 4 pins here. So the 2 pins on the right are for the smaller solenoid, and the 2 pins on the left are for the larger solenoid. So let's see what readings we're going to get out of that. Let's see if we can do it with one hand. Multimeter set to ohms reading, and let's see if this can be achieved. Okay, so separate coil, 17.3 ohms on the smaller one. If we can make good enough contact, 34 ohms on the larger one, and combined about 51 ohms. So that's the old valve, the one I've removed. Now, sticking problem is not necessarily going to be due to the solenoid itself. It's 9 out of 10 the rubber that sticks inside. We will open that further later and I'll show you what we find in there. But let's just compare these readings with the brand new valve. Let me just move this multimeter here and get the light on it. Come on, make contact. Okay, 16.87, so that's very similar to what we've got on the other one. And 34 on the large coil, and it should be in the 50 range combined. Yep, as you can see there. So the resistance is perfectly fine on both of these. So the old valves out, new gas valves in. We have the demand on hot water there. Let's turn the boiler on, let's see what it does. Absolutely fine first time. So as you can see, it's starting to work perfectly fine now. It's not giving us that trouble anymore. Let's just try once more just to be on the safe side before I do all the relevant analyzer testing. There you have it. So yeah, it was definitely the gas valve that was faulty on this one. If you have any questions on this, feel free to drop me a line. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.